Okay, looks like we're live. So my Homar um, homepage has been kind of destroyed, and it wasn't optimal because I couldn't have the configuration in code. So I'm gonna change to homepage. And one of my friends here in the Homelab community recently deployed it, Joel. He has an awesome Homelab repo here. And he did homepage, so I'm just gonna steal what he has here actually. Apparently homepage is a Helm chart already. And then you just configure it here in the values. Well, let's see, homepage, Helm. Homepage, get homepage. Yeah, so they have their official kind of Helm chart here. So that's just what I'll do. You put the configuration in the values.yaml. I would like to have it as a separate config map though. But oh, it also has the manifest here. I think I kind of prefer having the manifests myself. Yeah, so here he has, here all of the config is in a separate config map. I like that better. Yeah, I like the separate manifest better. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be pretty easy then. Let's turn on the screen keys. Okay. Then I'm gonna, oh, I did some changes in my utils, just push those. Docs. Update readme. So in my apps directory, I'm gonna create a new base. And I'm gonna call it homepage. And in there, I'm gonna set up a new customization. Okay. So this is gonna be the service account.yaml. Add the service account. Gonna remove the namespace everywhere and just gonna add that in the customization file. Homepage. Then there is a secret. Yes, I passed the CKS. Thanks for asking, Brandon. Nice to see you. I passed it in on my first try. I'm super happy about that. So this is going to be secret.yaml. Then there is service account.yaml. And gonna listen to some Tyr. And I can't share the music because then it will get demonetized and I get all these copyright strikes, unfortunately. But this this new album called Battle Ballads is just amazing. So got the service, the secret. Let's check out the config map. Config map.yaml. And that's actually gonna be our way of configuring. Super flex. Didn't really study for the CKA at all. Nice flex. Cool, man. It's really cool. But had you been working with Kubernetes for a while when you did that? CKS did require a bunch of study for me, though. It's a pretty damn tough exam. So settings.yaml is empty in the... Oh yeah, so these are just empty objects. And yeah, so here you just configure the stuff that you want here. So well, I'm gonna here I'll do my home assistant. Wow, something is hogging up a lot of CPU actually. I need to close down a few things here. That hasn't happened in a while. Oh, it must be because I was running a bunch of big dev containers. Wow. Gonna shut down Rancher Desktop. You worked on on-prem Kubernetes. Yeah. Oh, nice though. Like it shows that if you're a senior operations DevOps person working with Kubernetes already, these exams are not that hard. But when you come into it without previous experience or just general Linux experience, these exams are pretty damn tough. What keyboard do I use? I use a Happy Hacking keyboard. And it's the Bluetooth version. And it's fully optimized for Vim. And it's just amazing. I love it so much. Oh, wow. I think I've never had this problem before, but something is lagging here. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Okay. Here we go. Back at it. Okay. Service account, config map. Yes. So the next one. Oh, there's a Kubernetes widget in there. Okay, that's awesome. What else is there? I also want grafana.misha.vandenberg.com. Should be .net actually. This too. And what else do I want on my homepage for now? Home Assistant, Grafana. That's the stuff I do most. Well, let's do studio.youtube.com. I also do that a lot. Okay, so there's a Kubernetes widget. Let's check that out. Keep that in there. There's a search. Okay, there's then the config map. Then we add a cluster role binding. So what does this do? The cluster role, it can list pods. Yeah, it can only get and list. That's fine. Then there is cluster role.yaml. Thank you, Edvard. It was hard work, but I did it. Actually, namespace here should be home page. Okay. Next is the service. And I think I already have something on port 3000 actually. So target SVC all grep 3000. Yeah, there's already a Grafana load balancer there. That's actually still on pending. Like, is that even still? Yeah. Why is that still open? Grafana customization. Okay, so I'll just remove that. I just needed that for debugging sometime, but that can just go. And then 3000 is actually available apparently. So can use that. Let's do the deployment. YAML. Okay, so let's check out the deployment. Okay. One replica, rolling update. That's fine. That's just standard. Service account with a token. I do want to pin this to a version. And then afterwards we can set up auto updating with Flux. So that'll be fun. Let's see, home page. Oh, we can just look on the GitHub repo. Let's see, so they do releases. 0.8.12. Okay, for fun, let's do 8.11 so I can test my Flux configuration later that can auto update. So these are all the volume mounts. That's nice. Oh, it's going to be so nice to have my homepage in code instead of Homer. Okay, that was the deployment. That's all good. The ingress, we can also just do okay, so the ingress is gonna be that has to have the let's encrypt annotation. So let's encrypt production. And the spec ingress class name is traffic. And then we will get the okay. Home page. The secret name will be homepage ingress production. I'm gonna wait with enabling the ingress just yet, just to get it running first. So the deployment service and ingress.yaml, and that one I can comment out for now. So we have the secret, the service account, deployment, cluster role, networking.yaml is not there. Okay. Then let's add a namespace, which I do from a private repo because that contains some secrets. So this is gonna be namespace.yaml is gonna be name homepage, and just have to switch and fix the namespace here, because I don't want to dox my secret that I have here. Okay. And then I can add this one to my namespaces homepage. Feed add homepage ns. So now Flux is gonna add a new homepage. And for some, like my NeoVim has recently turned slow today. What's that about? I've never had that problem before. Maybe it needs an update. So, okay. My namespace is now active. LazyVim has been updated. Okay. Then let's see, k apply. What is it? K apply k dot. And then dry run is client. The k customize is k customize build. Why isn't it that? I just want to output the YAML. Customization of YAML. This should just take all of these files here. Why is it not? Well, if I apply it, then k apply k. May not add resource with an already registered ID. Deployment apps homepage. Um, why would that not? I don't have any other deployments called homepage in my cluster as far as I know. Yeah, you had this problem too on Mac? Check all processes running with nvim. Let's see, psaux grep nvim. Oh yeah, there's some. There's a hanging bicep language server. And let's kill this one. Looks like there's a bit of a storm coming. I just have to close my door. 1 minute. Okay. I was hearing lots of sounds, but it was actually my door just slamming. And look, I'm swapping a lot. So what would that be about? Yeah, okay. So Mac OBS is taking a lot. Let's see. Maybe Slack can go too. Okay. Okay. Looking a bit better here. So, why is my customization not building properly? That's annoying. So it must be cluster role, config map, service account, secret. Yeah. There's something wrong with the deployment.yaml. And it's not telling me what it is. kubectl customize. Yeah, that should just output the directory. K customize. Error, merging resources from deployment YAML may not add resource with an already registered ID. Okay, get deploy. Grab home. So there's home assistant. But I've never deployed homepage before. What? I literally have never deployed homepage before. Neither have I ever had any deployment with the name homepage. Why is it saying you can't deploy with the name homepage? And even worse, I'm not even deploying it. I'm just trying to build the current directory of the customization file. May not add resource with an already registered ID. Oh, I had this problem earlier this week. Yeah, what was that? Here, homepage config. Config map. Let's name homepage. Yeah, that should just build fine. All of my customization files are v1 beta. They all have these resources. Hey, Razo, how are you doing? I'm fighting with this very strange little error here that I'm getting with kcustomize. Unable to find one of customization YAML in directory. So I go to my directory, apps base. Just like everywhere else. And then I do customization.yaml. Okay, customize. I'm flabbergasted. Why is this giving me problems? API version is correct. Kind deployment. I literally just took the manifest from the thing here. But if I temporarily disable the deployment from the customization, what does it do then? Okay, customize. Okay, then it will build. So there's something wrong in the YAML with the deployment file. So much we have established. So I did. What did I adjust? I adjusted the image. Yeah, that's literally all I adjusted in the deployment, and I took away the. So how do I do it in other files? Let's check out this one. Okay, well, I'm literally gonna take the whole thing again from the home page. Let's see if it will build now. Okay, customize. Yeah. Okay, so there's something wrong with the deployment that is from the website directly, interestingly. Hey there. No, this is not Ansible. This is Customize. I'm running a Kubernetes Homelab, and I'm using Flux CD for GitOps, and I'm using customization files to merge my Kubernetes manifests. And there is a problem with the deployment.yaml here. So let's ask ChatGPT. This deployment won't build with customize. What's wrong? Hmm. So there's a problem with the deployment that came from the directly from the website. So let's see if we can fix it. Template, metadata, that's all looks fine. Service account, DNS policy, yeah. The container looks good. Image pool policy looks good. Volume mounts is on the container level, so no problems with the YAML there. Volumes. It all looks good. Let's remove this volume. Customize. There's a problem with the, maybe if I do k-apply deployment.yaml, and then dry run is client. Let's see if that gives anything. No, so that just applies just fine. Oh, it's the, let's see. You can reuse resources from a common base, but you must modify the name. Oh, so there's a problem with the name of the deployment then. Even though it's not there. So if I would do this to homepage deploy, is that the problem? Uh, huh. Okay, I'm just going to give all of these different names. What the hell, man? What is the problem? I seriously don't know. Hey Rio, I I have this extremely strange customize error where it's saying um, I'm just pulling off the manifest from homepage. What is it? Get homepage.dev. They give me this deployment, right? So if I apply the deployment, let's just do it all from scratch again. So this is my empty deployment file. I grab the deployment here, paste it. And then if I would do an apply of dry run, nothing wrong with my deployment. Yeah, I'm almost at the point of cursing here. So I apply this deployment, that goes fine. Then I do k customize to just build the YAML locally. Then I get error accumulating resources. May not add resource with an already registered ID. Deployment v1 homepage.default. Must build a directory. File is not a directory. So it's a very strange error message. So if I then open the customization and comment out the deployment, k customize, then it builds just fine. So there is something wrong with my deployment file that I just pulled off from the homepage file, right? From the homepage website. I didn't write this myself. So I remove the namespace here because I have the namespace in my customization file. And then the namespace is here. Namespace homepage. So that will give the namespace to the deployment.yaml. And then it should just build. Okay, customize. It won't do it. Diff the customize output with the basic deployment. Well, that's the thing. The customize output won't happen because as soon as I add it to the customization file, it won't build. I can't diff it because it won't give me any output. And I literally took the code from the get homepage. This is such a weird one. Again, like I'm going to remove the deployment YAML. And I'm just going to try it in Vim. Let's see if NeoVim does any weird shit. Oh. Vim deployment. And then set paste. Okay, so here's my deployment file in Vim. You're getting on your laptop. If you can pull in this deployment and you can just customize build, then I'm almost gonna say I'm gonna shave my head, but maybe I shouldn't do any. Okay, so it's like get homepage.dev, and then you just do Kubernetes installation, and I don't do the Helm, but I do the Kubernetes manifest here. Install with Kubernetes manifest. Like I had something similar the other day, and then I had a duplicate volume in my YAML, and then I had the exact same error message. This very strange random error message that I have here too. But then it was the problem that I had two volumes with the same name in my deployment. But let's see. I did my deployment YAML again. Let's do a customized build. It won't work. Remove the namespace. Okay, let's take a look at the volumes then. Maybe there is something off with the volumes. Homepage config. Yeah, so it takes all of the configs and then the subpaths. So let's try and delete all of the volumes. Nope, won't work. I'm just gonna hone it all down. It's not a problem with the volumes. Yes, that's what I did. And then when I do the customization and then I comment out the deployment, then it will build just fine. Oh my God, I see it. Oh my God. I see it now. Okay. Nope, it's not that. I had deployment YAML twice in my customization file. Oh my God. I had deployment.yaml here, and then it was in the bottom here too. You just saw it too? Well, I'm happy I caught it myself then. What a freak. I shouldn't swear. What a freaking idiot. What a donkey. Oh my god. Well, that's just part of being a streamer, I guess. Sometimes you get these annoying or these embarrassing things out in public. These things happen, but it's all part of learning in public. Okay, so now I have my deployment in here once. And now if I customize, yep, now it builds just fine. Yeah, the obvious ones are the most annoying ones. That's right. But like, yeah, customize never lies. That's right. Customize never lies. The error is always here. I knew it was here. And also maybe something with the volumes, but nope, just me. You've just been doing it for an hour or so. Yeah, right? Oh, God. Well, well, it hasn't been an hour. It has been maybe 20 minutes that I was doing this one, this particular error. But now that's out of the way, let's apply. So I'm not applying the ingress yet because I just wanted to check out what this would do. So here's my new homepage pod. And when I port forward to the service, oh, that's 9,000. That's not what we want. Aha, here is my homepage. Okay, so you get the groups. So here will be my service home assistant. That works. Yeah, could have been 3 days easily. But I have learned though to do these customize. Like before, I was like pushing these to my GitOps repo and then waiting for Flux to do it. Oh god! Like in my Homelab, I have the luxury of just being able to apply it from the command line like this, or at least do a customized build. I've learned that because if you have this problem and you just keep pushing it to your repo, that's gonna take so much time. But yeah, I have my homepage up and it's going to my home assistant nicely, no problem. It's going to my Grafana, no problem. And going to my YouTube studio, no problem. Well, look, I'm 22 subscribers away from 9,000 subscribers. And you can also see what I earn from YouTube these days. It is about 100 euros a month. Here, 100 euros. Pretty crazy to think that I'm getting that these days. It's not much, but it's nice. So now that I'm confident it's working, I am going to add it to my Cloudflare DNS. And I just don't want to dox a couple of things, so yeah, it's fire money. All right, like I only have to live on oatmeal and live in the forest for the rest of my life. Then maybe I could, with my current savings, live for a year on that money. Yeah. But it's not the money that I do the YouTube for. You meet people, and now I recently became an Azure MVP. Like that is a really nice recognition for all of the hard work. Yeah, just a second here. I just have to here. Okay, so here is my. Yeah, I like that too. To do to diff them. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because then you can even without Flux, you can already see your changes. That's nice. So I still need to write a quick Terraform module to do my DNS, um, but yeah, it's still very small, so I don't mind as much. But my new record is going to be home page, and then it's also going to point to the internal IP of my control plane of my production cluster. And I have to turn off the proxy, save. So as long as you turn off the proxy, then Cloudflare will actually resolve to internal IP addresses, which is cool. And let's see. Homepage. Here's our ingress. We had that one on Let's Encrypt Production. Homepage at mishavandenberg.net. That's also correct. Oh, I almost forgot to adjust the host here. And we already set the ingress class name. And we can remove the namespace because that's done in my customization file. Okay. Looks pretty good. Builds just fine. So let's apply it. So now my cert manager is going to provision a new certificate for my ingress. And that takes a little while, but let's see. Home page, get CSR. So here we see that the certificate is not ready yet, but it is in progress. No, I don't, not running external DNS yet. Oh, can you do Cloudflare DNS with external DNS? Yeah, that's what external DNS is for. I always thought, wow, yeah, maybe I should just do that. I was considering external DNS and then running my own local DNS server for my local network. And then I discovered Cloudflare, and then I just did it over there. So then I didn't have to do a DNS server here. I was planning to run some sort of DNS in my Kubernetes cluster, but I never thought that I never put 1 and 1 and 2 and that I could do external DNS to Cloudflare. Of course I should do that. Awesome. Thank you, Rio. That actually I should add that to the Homelab notes that I have here. Let's see. Homelab here to do external DNS for Cloudflare. And yes, I am running Talos. I've been running Talos for, well, since Christmas or something. And you know what? Let's just fix. Let's see if we the homepage container. Let's see if we can secure that a little bit better. Yeah, they're a dead giveaway, right? Talos Chad spotted. Let's see if we can check out the Docker file. Docker file. Yeah, so they're not running it as a user. So it is running as root in terms of Docker file. Oh, here. They're owning they're owning everything as user 1000,000. So maybe I should just run it as user 1000,000 too. So yeah, let's see if we can secure this thing a bit more. And interestingly, I thought that security context, I thought this was set to false by default. But I must also do it on the container level, apparently. So let's see if we can fix that a little bit. Homepage. So on the container level, let's set a security allow privilege escalation false. Container homepage must set security context allow privilege escalation false. See if I get the spelling right. Okay. And unrestricted capabilities drop all. Set that too. Here we go. This is an array. Like this. Capabilities drop all. And what else does it want? Run as non-root. Run as non-root True. Second profile. Second profile type to runtime default or local host. Yeah, yeah, it is risky business to do the dropping all the capabilities. But we can try. We can see if it will run. Might be fun. I mean, we want our homepage to be super secure, right? Let's see. Second profile dot type to runtime default. So let's see if it will still build. It will build. It will apply to. So let's apply. So now that I applied, it didn't complain at all. We got no warnings with the from the admission controller. But now the question is, will it still run? Yeah, create container config error. Container has run as known root and image will run as root. Very good, Kubernetes. Thank you. Because this donkey has forgotten to do a security context on the pod level. Security context. And then let's see, pull this one here. Run as user 1000, group 1000. And let's do fs group 1002 just to try it out. Okay, no complaints. User ID is on the container level? Oh, really? Like I tend to do it on the pod level. Because then all the containers in the pod will get it, right? You're an idiot? Okay, well, you're an idiot. I'm a donkey. We're in good company then. Well, the container itself is actually running now. Like, has homepage been built that well that it will actually run properly? It's now listening on port 3000. You know what? Let's just live on the edge for a bit and do homepage.mishavenden.net. Wow. Fully secured. No complaints from Talos. We have a fully secured homepage running on my internal network here. How cool is that? This is my new homepage. That's pretty cool that it's looking, that shows you the cluster itself as a widget here. And I can search for Rio here. And it will open DuckDuckGo. That's pretty cool. So now I can start building out my homepage again. So I had this extension that would point to Homar, but let's see. This is now going to be home page. Wait. Extension options. Here. Save. So now when I open the browser, yes, I get my new homepage. Cool. Think you can do both, but imagine running multiple containers that have to run as different user IDs. Yep, it wouldn't work if that's on the pod level. Yeah. A lot of the pods that I work with are usually just one container, but of course, a lot of pods out there are with multiple containers, and then it wouldn't work that well. So it's really nice that you can do it on container level too. Yeah, I was using Homar before, but you can't configure that from code. You need to have this config file, and I was backing it up with a ugly cron job sometimes. But I like homepage because I now have this homepage config map with YAML, and I can just start building out my homepage from YAML. That's just really nice. So I can group it, and oh, okay, so that's nice. So let's see, in my Homelab group, I will have then let's see, this will be home assistant, and Grafana will also go there. Grafana. What else in my Homelab do I want to access regularly? Grafana, like Homelab related. Weave I don't use anymore. Oh, that can just be Homelab related. Then my second group will be reading. So that can be comma feed. That's my RSS feeds. And that will be comma feed at Misha Vandenberg. And another one is going to be Hacker News. And I always have to, let's see, news.y combinator. It's going to be Hacker News. And then my third group will be related to content creation. So it's the YouTube studio, but also YouTube itself. YouTube.com. YouTube Studio. Okay, so customize, apply this. So now the config map has been changed. I wonder if it does like hot reloading of it. You can also dynamically import services using Kubernetes ingress for each of your applications. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Yeah, Homelab seems to be much better integrated with all of this. So it has not reloaded the config map yet. Let's see if I restart the pod. My cluster is hosted in my closet here. I have a few nodes. Running in my closet here. They are just thin clients with 16 or 8 gigabytes of RAM. And ooh, we have a problem here. Bad indentation. Let's see. And yes, I'm also running Talos on the nodes, Talos Linux to provision it. Ah, okay, so I'm missing these. I'm being a bad boy with my YAML configuration, with my YAML writing skills. Okay, so they are probably all objects then. Let's see. Let's go to get home page. Here. Just look at the example again. Where's the config map? Here. Okay. So these are all objects. So it's an array with an array holding an object like this. So this is another array of another object. These are objects. These are objects. This is an object containing an array containing an object. So this is an object, and this is an object. Okay. Here we go. Homelab, reading, and content creation. Oh, I like this homepage. This is so clean and distraction free. This is awesome. I really like this. Two dots with the one floating above the other one. Yeah, yeah, right. Home Assistant still needed to be an object. Cool. Well, I'm definitely gonna be exploring homepage more because you can. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. Like, look at all these widgets. Azure DevOps, cool. Calibre Web, what? So what do they do with Home Assistant? Oh wow, you can do Home Assistant sensors on your home page dashboard. That's really cool. Ho ho ho, that's cool. Grafana. Allowed fields. Dashboards, data sources. Can you have inline dashboards showing here? Oh, that's really cool. I'm definitely going to be spending some time on building out a really nice homepage for myself here because you can have it in code. That's the great thing. Instead of Homar, where you have to do this stupid inline, like you can only do the configuration in there. Now I can actually do something from code. Oh, this is so cool. Greeting, Kubernetes. Oh, really nice. Really cool. Oh, good that you remind me. Thank you, Rio. I'm going to also end the stream here. I got it working, and now I have to watch the death memorial service of the Netherlands, and then I'm going to wind down for bed. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and hope to see you next stream. Might be streaming tomorrow again. See you later.